closing in.
Not a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Not a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Confusing what is Confusing what is real.
Hello, I'm Dr. David Thomas at Woodford Thomas Group. I'm a practicing therapist. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how to treat drug addicts. When dealing with drug addicts, the first thing you want to begin to do is assess their readiness for change, what we call their stages of change. The stages of change really move from pre-contemplation all the way to action. If in fact they're in the pre-contemplation stage of change, their thinking is that they do not have an alcohol or drug problem and they do not have a desire to change. The next stage of change is what we call the contemplation stage of change. At this stage, the thinking is that I might have a problem, but I still don't have a desire to change. Next stage, preparation. At this stage, the thinking is that, yes, I do have a problem. I want to change. I'm looking for change. I'm just not quite ready yet. And of course, the last stage is action. And at this stage, the individual is highly motivated. They believe they have an alcohol or drug problem, and they want to change, and they're actively abstaining. Doesn't mean they're being successful in the process of change yet, but certainly they're highly motivated. Once you've assessed their stage of change, then you kind of gear treatment at that point. Now, the vast majority of individuals who are able to abstain from the use of alcohol and drugs tend to do that on their own, and they do that with the help of friends and family. Others seek out self-help groups such as AA, Smart Recovery, Rational Recovery, and then some seek out treatment. If you know someone who has an alcohol and drug problem, certainly talk to them, spend some time with them, and then maybe you can gear and lead them in a direction that makes sense. Again, this is Dr. David Thomas, and thank you for watching this video.
She knows exactly what to do whenever I'm alone with her. I can barely make a move by the time she opens up her eyes. She sings to me at night, she's singing. I know that she barely knows me, and I'm faking love with her. It's like I'm singing karaoke, and I forgot the second verse. But I can make up my own words. Oh, Dakota,